feel free. Sorry, I'm recording this. Feel free to drop any questions that you may have in the chat. We will be happy to answer any questions you have, and you don't need to wait till the end. You can drop them anytime. This is very informal. We just wanted to jump on here and give you a little more information. So, welcome to all of you. I'm not sure who invited you to this Zoom, but they clearly think that you would be amazing at this, and so thank you for jumping on. So the name of the company is called It Works Global. We are a plant-based health and wellness company. We've been in business for 20 years. So this is actually our 20th anniversary. The company was founded in March of 2001, and our signature product, we started with a product called the wrap, or the body applicator. It's called different names. So some of you may have heard of that before. So we've had that product for 20 years. It is still one of our top selling products. But since then, we have evolved and we have new products. And so we actually have over 40 different plant-based products. All of our products are made from whole foods and plants. There's no artificial sugars in there, artificial sweeteners in there. Everything is sweetened with plant-based like stevia and things like that. So we have everything from we have a full skincare line. So a lot of people don't even know we have a full skincare line. If you've ever heard of Dr. Nassif from the TV show Botched, we actually have a collaboration line with him with 3 different products, a full skincare line, and we also have a full nutrition line. So we have the greens, red, so all of your green leafy vegetables, your red vegetables, all the things that we should be eating that maybe we're not always eating. So that's all combined into one. So you can take those and get all of your 8 servings of fruits and veggies. Then we have, we have other nutrition products as well, things for your immune system, things to just help you hydrate yourself better. And then we have our weight loss products. So a lot of people are interested in weight loss, and so that kind of is what draws them in. So we have our Thermophyte X fat burners, which are amazing, our carb control, one of our top selling new products, our slimming gummies, which have just blown people away. They've been amazing. So that product just like flying off the shelves. We launched it this year and it has just been booming. But we have like skinny tea, skinny coffee. You probably have seen people, maybe whoever invited you to this, you've seen them making their skinny brew coffee or their keto coffee. So we have lots of different coffees that can help you burn fat, lose weight, even help fill you up almost like a meal replacement, and lots more. So we have a lot of products, a wide variety of products. We literally have something for everyone. I mean, I really feel like anyone obviously over the age of 18, we have something that can help them get healthier, look better, live longer, improve their energy levels, things like that. So we love the company. It was founded by a husband and wife couple, Mark and Cindy Pentecost. Mark was actually a high school math teacher and a basketball coach. And back in the 90s, long time ago, he decided he wanted to make some more income for his family. And so he started a side business and worked hard at it and ended up doing really well. And when that company decided to close its doors, we found the wrap and he started this company. And so he has been in the field. He's done all the things, and they are just an amazing CEO, him and his wife. They are faith-based, and so we are a Christian company, and they're very big on, giving back, paying off your debt, using your money and being good stewards of your money. And so I love that. I've learned a lot from them. So that's a little bit about the company and a little bit about our history. So I'm going to turn it over to Alyssa, and she's just going to share a little bit about why she got started and what this business has done for her. So you want to go ahead?
Thank you. Yes. So like most of you, I had no experience in this. I graduated college and I moved in with my high school sweetheart. I was pregnant at the time and we had a 6-month-old, and I needed extra income because he was in law school. I needed something more than just our wedding money. So I was on Instagram and someone reached out to me and I was like, this is a scam. What is happening? And it was Amy Spence. I don't know if any of you are talking to her right now, but basically she explained to me how I can make extra money on my phone. And I was intrigued, but I was also a little scared because I had never heard of this before. I didn't even think this was possible. So I went to my husband and I said, hey, what do you think? And he was like, kind of like, do whatever you want. So I was like, okay, let's do it. So fast forward 6 months, I was making a full-time income very, very quickly. And I was shocked by it. I mean, even now with our bonus structure, you can make even more now than that was 3.5 years ago. And so I've made the best of friends. Jenny and I just went to Arizona in July, and that was huge with 20 to 30 other girls on our teams that won the all expense trip. And it was so much fun. You have like so many friendships here. The products work great. I lost my 60 pounds of baby weight with them. It's literally the best job you could ever ask for. It's now my full-time job. I'm home with my 2 boys. I couldn't have done that without this. Without It Works, there's no way I could be home with my 2 boys. They would have been in daycare almost immediately after 4 months, 5 months, and that would just absolutely break my heart. So I am here to tell you this is a real thing, and you can make a full-time salary from it. Like I make more than I would do using my degree. So the friendships, the money's awesome, but doing my dream of being a stay-at-home mom is even better because I wouldn't be able to do that, as I said. So right now our new plan, which is awesome, is called a 4-in-1. So basically you can get $5,000 now from now to Christmas. And all it takes is 4 customers and 1 friend. And that's how it works. So if you get 4 customers and 1 friend, that means $150 in your pocket that following week. Like, what could you use with $150? There's so much you can use. Gas is skyrocketing. Groceries are skyrocketing. There's literally so much you can use with that $150. And the best part is they're unlimited. So you can just keep racking in $150 bonuses, and that doesn't even include your monthly check. So now is the best time to start. They didn't have this 3.5 years ago. And so when they announced it, everyone was over the moon excited. So if you have any questions about that, please put it in the group chat. We can explain it even further if need be, or if you have any questions. But honestly, this has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. And I think you're unsure of it too at the moment, because I was, but you just have to take the leap of faith and trust whoever you go with, that they will help you.
Oh my gosh, I love that, Alyssa. And you're right. I mean, like the ability to make a full-time income while being home with your kids. And can you even imagine, like you were mentioning, you had a pandemic baby. Like, can you even imagine trying to like have a baby with this pandemic and then trying to like go back to work? I mean, that would
It
just,
would have been insane. And not only that, my degree is in hospitality. Can you imagine
yeah,
if
that industry was hit so hard? It would have
it
been,
was hit
yeah.
so hard?
Yeah. Well,
So
thank you so much for sharing. I love it. And it was so much fun meeting you in Arizona. But okay, so like Alyssa was saying, a little bit about why she got started. So I've been in a little bit longer than Alyssa. In January, it will be 8 years that I've been in this business. So it's been the longest job that I've ever had. So prior to starting this, I was actually a new mom. I had a 6-month-old baby. It's my first baby. And I had done like all the right things. I went to school. I got my undergrad degree. I went to grad school. I got my MBA. My husband he was actually in night school getting his MBA. We were both working full-time corporate jobs. And I had what you would classify as like a really good, solid, stable corporate job, or so I thought. And from the outside, like everything looked perfect, right? Everything looked great. We had the new baby, we had the house, we had the 2 cars, we both had great jobs, but I didn't have a passion. Like I was working at a job that I hated. I mean, I went to school for so long, and I ended up, so a little bit prior to this, I graduated from my grad school, and in 8 years, so in 8 years of working full time, I was laid off 4 times. I was with 5 different companies, everything from a Fortune 100 huge company to a startup with 5 employees. So it didn't matter what size company, what I was doing. I was in supply chain. I had gotten laid off 4 times, and I was just fed up, and I was sick of it. And I think there was just like this little like God wink of like, hey, like maybe this is not the right path for you. Like maybe you keep going and going and going, and you keep getting laid off, or things keep happening. Companies are acquired, and it just wasn't working out. And so anyway, I'm working in this job, and I am like hating it. And I have this new baby, and I was really working at a company that was, I was one of 2 women in the whole office, and I was the only one that was a mom. And I was just feeling like stuck. I was feeling stuck, and I was feeling like I just need something for me. I need to, like, when I get home from work, I need something that I am passionate about when my baby goes to bed, like something that I can do for me. Versus we didn't have Netflix back then, like sitting on the couch and watching HBO or whatever it was. And so I saw a friend posting about this on Facebook back in 2013, so a long time ago, and I was really intrigued by it. And I kept watching her and watching her, and finally one day, like, she reached out, and I was like, give me some info. Like I just need to learn about this. And so I ended up very nervously jumping in. I was super nervous. I was afraid of what people would think. I was afraid that I wouldn't have anyone that would want to buy any products from me. I was nervous as all get out, you guys. I like had never done anything like this. The closest I had done was I was a waitress throughout college, and like that was like the furthest of my sales extent, if you want to call it that. And so, but something just kept saying, like, give it a shot, give it a try. You just never know. And I was in a spot where I never wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but I wanted more time with my son. Like I wanted to be home more with him. And I've always been a person that wanted something to do, like something like to fulfill me. But I wanted to be around him more. And I knew when I had him that there was no way. Like, we needed my income. I was actually the breadwinner in our family. And so I knew there was no way I was going to be able to leave my job. So I thought, you know what? I want to do something that I am passionate about, that I look forward to doing. And I saw this, I jumped in, I absolutely love it. I fell in love with the company, and it has completely changed my life. Like I know that sounds so cliche when you say it, but within 2 years of doing this on the side, like literally working a full-time job I ended up with 2 kids, so by that point I had 2 kids. I had my second son. I was doing this on the side nights, once my kids went to bed, on my lunch break at work, and I replaced my full-time income in 2 years just working this on the side. And when I was laid off the next and final time, I said, you know what? I'm going to go into business for myself. I'm going to do my business, and I'm going to, be home and own my time and be with my kids. So I came home on December 31st of 2016. So almost 5 years ago. I've been doing this full time, added a third son to our family, which for those of you who have kids in daycare, 3 kids in daycare would have cost us $4,000 a month. There was absolutely no way we could have done that. We wouldn't have been able to have him unless we waited until my middle was in kindergarten. And so we were able to have our third son. We've paid off so much debt. And then my husband and I have actually been able to invest in 5 rental properties. So we've been able to start growing our passive income in other ways. And eventually here, my husband wants to leave his corporate job and do that full time. So it's just completely changed our whole outlook for our family. It's completely opened my eyes to other ways. Like I always thought there was only the way corporate. There was only that. You go to school, you get a degree, you work your job, you retire at 65. Like that was all I knew. I didn't know that there was something else you could do. And so when I jumped into this and started seeing the possibilities, it just blew me away. And I was like, okay, like let's run with this and let's see what can happen. So like Alyssa said, right now is an amazing time to get started. She was talking about our 4-in-1 program. So it's a brand new Fast Start bonus program. You get 4 customers, 1 friend joins you in the business. you get $150. You teach that friend to do the same, they're 4-in-1, they get $150. You get $350 for a total $500 for that cycle. You complete that cycle 3 times, just 3 times by December 10th, then you qualify to earn an extra $3,500 Christmas cash bonus that's paid in full on December 17th. And they've never done anything like this before. Like I said, I've been in almost 8 years. They've never done anything like this before. It has been absolutely amazing. New people are jumping in and getting these bonuses right away, earning bonuses, earning cash. You get paid the following week. So it's a great way if you're just looking for some extra cash for the holidays, or maybe you're like, I want to do this and then I want to change my life. I want like life-changing money. You can do that too. The opportunity is whatever you want to make it. But you know, like I said, you won't know unless you try. The person who invited you to this, they obviously see something in you. They see that you can do this. They see the potential. It's literally a matter of, are you ready to do it? Are you going to put the work in? We have all the training, all the systems, all the things. We can teach you how to do everything. The only thing you need is the desire to want to change your life, and the desire to want to make some extra income for your family, the desire to want to meet some new friends or be a part of a positive community. And so, you know, please go back to whoever invited you to this, ask them questions. But like Alyssa and I were saying, like, now is such a great time to get started. I have never seen a better time for a new person to get started in this business than right now. So does anyone have any questions? If you want to type it in the chat, feel free to type it in the chat. If not, that's okay. Feel free to go back to whoever, you know, invited you to this Zoom, ask them the questions. But I would love to be welcoming you onto our team. We have an amazing team, and we have so much fun. So just be ready.
A lot of fun.
So, okay, well, thank you all so much for jumping on, and hope you all have a great night. And I hope to see you on our team soon. Bye. Thank you.
Everyone.